Well, good morning. I'm just on my morning walk through Flagstaff Gardens in the city at the moment. Just thought I'd take this opportunity to have a quick chat about a question I see quite commonly, particularly on social media community pages, is where someone's looking at selling their property and asking the community for recommendations on choosing a real estate agent. It always amazes me, there's probably 40 or 50 comments to that question, and inevitably there's 40 or 50 different agents that are getting recommended as the best agent to sell that home. Now obviously there can't be 40 or 50 agents that are the best agent to sell that particular home. And when you have a look at some of the agents that have been recommended, while they might be, great agents and people have had really good experiences with them, which is fantastic, quite often that agent's 10, 15 kilometres away and has never sold a property in that particular suburb. So they certainly wouldn't be the best agent for that job. While they might be a great agent in their suburb, real estate is something that's very geographically based, and my recommendation would be to use a local agent, someone that's actually selling property in your area. Now, how do you find those agents and the best agents? Of course, you can always ask for recommendations to family and friends, but ask for those recommendations from people that live locally, that have sold locally and had experiences selling in the last couple of years with local agents. That's certainly a good starting point. Maybe think back to when you purchased your home. If the last 5 or 10 years and you had a good experience, is that agent still in the business? Have they been keeping in touch with you since they sold you the home? If they have, then, and you have had a good experience with them, then I'd certainly be reaching out to that agent as the first port of call. And probably my best advice here would be to jump onto realestate.com. Up in the top right corner, there's a tab there that says Agents. Click on that tab, put in the suburb where you're located, and it'll come up with all the agents that have sold a property in your suburb in the last 12 months. So it's not, an agent lying to you saying, oh yeah, I've sold 15 homes, I've sold 30 homes. Well, the proof's in the pudding. You can see on realestate.com all the homes that agent has sold in your suburb in the last 12 months. Now, there might be an agent that sold 35 homes in the suburb in the last 12 months and another agent that's only sold 10. It doesn't mean that the agent that sold 35 homes is the best agent in the area, nor is it the best agent necessarily to sell your particular home. What you may want to look at further is, some agents may have sold 35 properties in the area, but they may all be 1 or 2 bedroom units that they've sold. They may have sold a development where there's 25 units and they've sold all those, but they're the only properties they've sold in the area, and they're actually based 15 kilometres away in a neighbouring suburb. So they're obviously not going to be the best agent to sell your home. Are they selling similar homes to what you have? So once again, if they're just selling 2 bedroom units and you've got a 1920s Californian bungalow that's worth $2 million and they're selling $500,000 units, well, once again, they're probably not going to be the best equipped agent to sell your home. So really narrow it down, have a look at who's selling similar homes to yours in the area, who's active in the area. What signboards do you see in the area? Is there a company that's dominating the area? Everywhere you drive, you look around and you just see their signboards. Well, it's probably a pretty good indication that that agency or that agent is obviously very active in the area for a reason, because they're doing a good job and a lot of people are engaging and using the services of that particular agent. So give them a call. Reach out to 3 or 4 agents. I don't think you need to reach out to 6 or 7, it can be overkill, but 2, 3, 4 agents that you think, you know, you've admired in the area, you've seen their boards up, you've seen the sold stickers go up, you've given them a call, they've responded to your inquiry. So, you know, you haven't called them on Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock and it's taken them till Thursday to get back to you. You know, I'd scratch them off the list straight away. You want the agent to be responsive, because when they've got your property for sale and a buyer inquires on your property, real estate's a very emotional service. You know, you've got to be on the ball straight away. You've got to be returning that call within hopefully a couple of hours, but certainly by the end of that day. So that's a really good starting point, where you'd get out 2, 3, 4 agents that you've filtered through, you've seen they're active in the area, they're selling similar properties to you in the last 12 months that you have. Get them out, have a chat with them. There's a whole, you know, other topic of how to choose an agent. You know, is it based on commission? Is it based on price they give you? Is it based on, you know, how they're going to sell the property? So are they going to do an auction? Are they going to do a private sale? Are they going to do an expression of interest campaign? That's a whole nother topic that I can get into down the track. But I think, you know, first and foremost, have a look who's selling similar homes that you have in the area. Call them, interview them like you would for if you're going for a job or you're interviewing someone, hiring someone. That's what you're doing in real estate. So get them out, have a look at the property. Don't base your decision just purely on the price they give you and commission, what they're going to charge you. You know, can you work with this person? Are they relatable? You need to be in constant communication, you know, with that agent for the next 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, and then even beyond that through that settlement period. So you don't want to engage an agent that, you know, you don't want to speak with or you don't like just because they're the #1 agent in the area. So I hope that's helped. If you need any assistance with choosing an agent, by all means, reach out. I can give you further advice. Put in the comments down below if there's any other topics you'd like me to cover over the coming weeks. More than happy to do that. Thanks guys, have a fantastic day.